I've had a couple of different RK boards at this point, but nothing could have prepared me for this. This is the RKH81, Royal Kludge's gasket-mounted keyboard with a very unique looking knob. Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm checking out the RKH81, a budget-friendly 75% gasket-mounted keyboard that I think could be the best valued RK keyboard I've had the pleasure to check out to date. This keyboard was sent by Royal Kludge for the CMKE Patuplok event, but it arrived a bit late, so I had Marvin ask permission from RK if I can review this keyboard, and well, they said yes. Just a disclaimer, RK does not have any say on what I would talk about on this keyboard. In fact, they are watching this video with all of you. Now, this is the first of two videos for the RKH81, and I will be focusing on the unboxing of the board and impressions of the board as stock. The second video will be a modding video, or will answer the question, can it be modded or does it need to be modded? So stay tuned for that and subscribe if you haven't already. We are more than halfway through our goal of 1,000 subscribers. Please help me get there, please. Thank you. I've been using this keyboard for a couple of weeks now, and if you're here to know if I like this board and would recommend it to anyone, especially for new keyboard enthusiasts as a first board to buy, then the answer is yes. I do recommend this. But now the question is, why? Well, continue watching. Unlike RK keyboards I've unboxed before, the RKH81's box looks super nice. Royal Kludge has revamped its box and made it into something that looks really good. Like seriously, what an upgrade on the box. When you open up the box, you are greeted with the keyboard wrapped in thin plastic with an included plastic dust cover. The RKH81 comes with its user's manual, an RK branded switch and keycap puller, a cool USB-C to USB-C/USB-A 3 ampere quick charging cable, and a couple of RK blue switches. The RKH81 is designed a bit differently. And no, I'm not talking about the knob. What I mean is that despite only costing 3,100 pesos, this keyboard feels premium and just amazing out of the box. Check this out. The RKH81 is two-tone. The top part of the keyb has an off-white color while the bottom part has a dark gray color. The keycaps that come with the keyboard even look premium too. The front part of the board has two USB-C ports. The one on the right with the monitor icon is where you connect your board to a USB-C cable to your PC. The port on the left is a USB-C hub for both charging devices and data transmission. I literally had to check their Lazada page to know what the other one is for. The manual did mention it, but I had to be sure. On the bottom part as well, you can see anti-slip rubber support, two level adjustable flip-out feet, and a magnetic USB dongle slot. Now personally, if I use the keyboard without using the second level of the flip-out feet, I feel the initial height of the board is just too low. I do have big hands. For the knob, it is used to quickly switch modes from off to G, or game mode, or 2.4 GHz mode to Bluetooth mode. I know. It kind of resembles a microwave or washing machine knob, but I honestly don't mind the design as it is truly functional. Now with how this keyboard looks, I can honestly say it's already worth it. What? You're still not convinced? Okay, let's move on to the features. With its 5-pin KL hot swappable sockets, the RKH81 allows new enthusiasts to try out different kinds of switches from clicky to linear. This keyb is ideal for those who are still finding what kind of switch they want to use daily. The RKH81 can be used via USB-C cable, Bluetooth 5.1 mode, and on 2.4 GHz connectivity. For work, I did test these three modes and had no issues. For gaming, I only thought to test out the game mode or the 2.4 GHz mode, as this will be the best option if you are gaming with this keyboard wirelessly. And honestly, it works like a charm. I had no lag whatsoever in my use and even secured Gold 1 ranking in Valorant.
Diffusing. Sabaw.
Oh, nice.
Yes, gold dito! The RKH81 has a 3,750 milliamp rechargeable lithium battery. On paper, it says it can last for 200 hours using non-stop as long as the backlight is off. It also has a 6 to 7 hour recharge time. Now, I have not tested it that way, but I did test it with the RGB backlight turned on and in 2.4 GHz mode. This is my test. I started at 9:03 a.m. on December 14, 2022 and used it for roughly 10 to 13 hours a day until the keyboard turned off at 3:40 p.m. on December 19, 2022. Please note, the day after, I already started working at 8 a.m. This means the keyboard effectively gave me 5 days of usage at roughly 50 to 60 hours, with RGB backlighting on and in 2.4 GHz mode. Now, take this with a grain of salt, as many factors may have affected the outcome of my testing. But what I can say for my use in my home office, the battery is super sufficient. For charging, I charged this keyboard on December 19 at 3:58 p.m. The red light stopped blinking at around 11:40 p.m. Now mind you, during this time, I was still using the keyboard until the red light stopped blinking. I'm not sure if charging is affected if you are using the keyboard and if the RGB backlighting is on. But if it does, then the charging time of more or less 8 hours is very justifiable. Also, the keyboard turns off in 2.4 GHz mode after 5 minutes of no use. As per their listing page in both Lazada and Shopee, the RKH81 has 18 RGB backlight modes, 8 monochrome backlight modes, and 1 full color backlight. When I checked out the keyboard's manual after I did all my testing of the battery life, I found out that you can check the battery level by simply pressing FN plus enter. This will light up number 1 to number 0, which will indicate 100% to 10% of your battery life. That's very cool. The RKH81 is a gasket-mounted keyboard, but for what kind of gaskets they're using, I can't confirm that yet, as I've been testing this keyboard as stock and have not opened it up yet. I will show more about this in the part 2 video, so again, subscribe. But till then, here is a picture of how the keyboard is assembled. With the Royal Kludge software, you can reassign keys, macros, and even customize RGB colors. I've tested this software and I've found it is very easy to use. Reassigning the keys is super easy. You simply just click on the changes you want to make on the specific key. In my example, I changed the tab key to A and tested it on keyboardtester.com to confirm that it was indeed reprogrammed. The software can also allow you to add different macros you can use. I personally do not use any macros and I'm not very familiar with them, so I just skipped this. The RK software shows different lighting effect modes available and gives you the chance to customize your own lighting effects too. I really enjoy the music effect. Now, please take note that the music effect turns off and returns to its default neon_stream effect when you close the software. And it just happens only on this effect. For those who wanted to download the software, I have a Google Drive link I found from a fellow YouTuber, Tirapat Panyain. I also have his YouTube page also linked down below. That's it for the keyboard's features. Now, I also did something different and brought this keyboard to a small meetup of fellow CMKE members where I was distributing some prizes they won at Patuplok 2022. One very brave CMKE member, Mr. Lawrence Toledo, allowed me to film him as he unboxed the RKH81 and gave his initial impressions. Check it out.
Mo ni ang bagong RKH81 na keyboard. Unsay tan-aw nimo niya? How's the packaging and everything?
Packaging looks decent, more durable, especially sa box. So it's actually important, especially if you want to preserve the quality, dili ma-damage ang material sa sulod, okay? Especially on keyboards and keycaps and everything inside. Let me check. Okay, keycap puller, switch pullers, extra switches, and of course, yung USB Type-C keyboard. It's actually great for packaging itself and the add-ons. So there's also a manual. Nice. nindot na siya na imong nanit.
Nasa yung plastic cover.
Na siya covered wait. Nice yung feel, ba? Nice yung feel. What's your name, matte finish, which is actually good.
It's not really white. It's more of beigey white.
Yeah, beige, off-white something. Okay, dangle. There is Leo, which is good. The knob is actually unique akong kuhanan eh. Unique akong description kay most knobs today volume raman. You can adjust, but this one more siya toggle mode siya. So it's actually a good unique approach. Bluetooth and 2.4 G connection. Now the keycaps, it's actually good. Oh, these are blue switches. So yeah, clicky. Keycaps are good. PBT? PBT.
You would not expect from that price range.
Yeah. Especially so built-in na siya. I think it's a complete package already.
Yeah.
It's a complete package
The
already.
2.4 gigahertz na mode, nindot. I played Valorant with it. Walay lag.
Well, that's good. Ako sa actually kay try mode man dyan, usually ako ma-board, so it's actually an added value. And I use my connection, Bluetooth connection on my work, so I prefer kind of more versatile ko, more mobile akong board set. So it's actually a good approach for those who need kind of mga function keys and those 3 buttons on the right as well. So it's a really nice board, So kudos to Royal Kludge for this board. Very nice.
Thank you, Lawrence, for being in this video. I really appreciate you. Before I say my final thoughts, here is a quick typing sound test of the stock RKH81. The RKH81 has honestly surprised me. For the price of 3,100 pesos only, this is a really good 75% keyboard with an honestly functional knob. The try mode is awesome, with 2.4 GHz mode being the go-to connection for me. The software is super easy to use and allows this key to truly be customized to your liking. The battery life is great, and overall, straight out of the box, this keyboard can be used right away. The stabs sound and feel great, even without modding yet. So I'm very much interested in seeing how many modifications I need to do when we open this bad boy up. Now, as I said earlier, I do recommend this keyboard to newer enthusiasts and even enthusiasts who are, up to a point, still dabbing around different budget-centric keyboards. But for the enthusiasts that have already gone deeper into the rabbit hole, this keyboard might not be for you. So that's it for the video. Part 2 of this video will be up soon and hopefully can answer the question, does the RKH81 even need modding? Now, let's find out together. I've had the chance to take a look at other RK keyboards like the RKG68, the RK84, and RK100, so check them out somewhere here. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye-bye.